Hey everyone, my name is Graeme. I am the CFO of FansUnite. Before I get into too much of what FansUnite is doing today, I thought I'd take a bit of a step back and let you know how we started, just so you can get a bit of a sense of how we got to where we are and hopefully where we're going to go in the future. So FansUnite was actually started in the dorm room of our CEO, Darius Agdami, as a sports handicapping website. So what he would do, for any of you that aren't familiar with sports handicapping, basically he would say, I think the Canucks are going to beat the Senators tonight, and he would start a website and kind of a newsletter, and people would pay for access to that newsletter. The funny part about this was he actually was not very good at it, yet he was still able to make enough money to pay his whole fourth year of university just by running this website. So seeing a pretty clear market inefficiency, that led him to the first evolution of FansUnite, which was a social sports betting website. So what that was we gave our users a digital token where they could bet on anything and everything from esports to the NHL, NFL, curling if you wanted, and you could track your websites in real time. So what we were able to build on the back end was a platform where you could bet, you could see how well you were betting on by sport. So if you thought you were a good sports bettor, but it turned out you're only good at NHL, this will expose that. If you're good at betting on the home team, the away team, the spread, the money line, it would really give you a lot of insight into how you were betting, how you were performing as a bettor. Another advantage that it had was that it was social, like I mentioned. So you could talk on every event about why you were picking what you were picking, talk with other bettors in the world, and kind of get a sense of where you wanted to place a wager. In addition to that, to kind of disrupt the handicapping website, if you started talking to someone and noticed that they were doing really well in picking, call it NHL games, you could subscribe to all of their picks. And for free, unlike that really inefficient handicapping market, you could get access to every single one of their picks, a notification in real time when they made those bets. So how we monetized this was really by ads, and the users would take this information and place these bets on a real money site, Bet365, Paddy Power, something like that. So as we built this, we kind of thought, what's next for our company? This is going really well. We actually grew it to tens of thousands of users, got into one of the top accelerators in the US, where we were able to meet mentors, entrepreneurs, investors, and really helped us grow and think about what we wanted to do next. So a pretty logical next step for us was actually to take this, the real money sports betting as well. So rather than having all these people learn about betting and place their wager on a separate site, why not have them place their wager on our site after they've kind of got used to the social side? So we decided to do that. Last year, we went out and we raised $4.5 million to build our own sports betting website. We wanted to build our own technology because we didn't want to be a new company stuck using some of this technology that you see out there, that some of it which was developed back in the late 90s. So this led us to the FansUnite Sportsbook. So this is a smart contract, blockchain-powered sportsbook. So what that means is that if you want to place a bet, you don't have to worry about your funds getting tied up at a sportsbook. You don't have to worry about when your bet is over and you want to pull the money out, taking 3 or 4 days and dealing with international money transfers. You can bring your own wallet via digital currency, place bets on the website, and when you're done, you take your money and you go. So it's a lot more user-friendly and a lot more friendly for all the users to be able to just interact with the website and not be stuck to it for a long time. So we started building this last year. After our raise, we hired a really great team of developers, a couple marketers, but we started thinking, how do we get this into the hands of as many people as possible? And we can do that ourselves. We can run a really great B2C website and we can grow it, but a really fast way to accelerate our growth is to have a B2B play as well. So we want to white label our technology to any company that thinks that they can do a better job than us at marketing and get this, our main thing that we want to do is get this technology into the hands of as many people as possible. So that's where BetMaker Labs. This is our B2B arm of the business. So what we're going to do is in exchange for an upfront fee, onboarding fee, as well as a rev share, we will allow anybody to leverage our smart contract technology. If people are intimidated by the smart contract technology and just want to offer blockchain-based crypto sports betting, we can actually take out the smart contract side and still allow them to bet in crypto. If they want to take out the crypto and just bet in fiat, we can take that out too. So we have three-pronged attack. If someone wants to offer all three, rather than having 3 different technology providers, they can actually do all 3 of those, cater to 3 different markets of sports bettors, all with our tech stack. So as we were building this website, one of our shareholders actually introduced us to a company called Sportradar. I know you might not think you've heard of Sportradar, but if you've ever watched a sporting event, right at the end when they run the credits with the executive producers, almost every single time they'll say, data provided by Sportradar. So Sportradar has investors like Mark Cuban and Michael Jordan. They're the official data provider of the NBA, NHL, EPL, MLB, all the big sports. You see their name all the time. So we got connected with them, and they really liked what we're doing from a smart contract perspective and thought it's got the potential to be the future of gaming. So after talking about a bunch of different ways that we could work with them, we decided to pursue their partner certification. So we started this a couple months ago. We've actually gone through the first couple steps of it towards what's called oddsmaker certification. So this is the Sportradar certification that our website works and can integrate their data and their odds and is a good user experience. But we want to take it one step further. We want to take it to what's called the gold certification. So this is where if someone comes to Sportradar saying, I want to start a sportsbook, what do you think I should do? They will actually recommend us as their preferred blockchain partner. It's one of the huge advantages that we have of a strong shareholder base as well as emerging technology that not a lot of people are doing right now. So that's one side of our business is definitely going to be the smart contract B2B side of sports betting and how do we power these websites. The other side that we want to do is we want to roll up undervalued fiat sports betting websites, get them at a discount, get them in, bring them in with our technology, save them money, invest that money back into the website and really help them grow. To that effect, we've actually signed a definitive agreement with a company called McBookie. It will close the day we go public. And this is a really interesting Scottish-focused sports website. So this is two guys. And when I say two guys, I mean two guys. No outside marketing, no devs, no anything. No payment processors, no accountants, unfortunately. And they have actually grown this website over 10 years. They've got over 200,000 registered users, and they did over $50 million in turnover last year. So by us coming in and bringing next level marketing, saving them on their fees, because they paid their data provider over $800,000 just for access to data that we can give them. So we can immediately come in, transition them onto our website, invest all that money in marketing, and really get these guys to grow. So we're looking at a number of assets like this. This is simply the first one that we want to do. We want to kind of have a two-pronged attack to our business. We want to have smart contract, B2B, get them going, and then we want to identify undervalued assets and really help them grow and take over the world that way. So one way that we want to help a lot of our customers grow is through our partnerships. And so we have signed a number of partnerships. The first is World Poker Tour. If anyone who's familiar with the World Poker Tour, it's a lot of gamblers. And so this is a really good partnership for us to get our name in front of a lot of gamblers that, although they might only play poker, they're probably the same type of person that's going to bet on sports as well. We were partners last season with Leicester City, the 2015-16 5,000 to 1 odd EPL champions. And the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance is a company that really gets us connected with the blockchain community, because although we are sports betting focused first and foremost, as our technology leverages a lot of that crypto and blockchain, it's really important to stay on top of the technology and the emerging trends, and it's really helped us to have a solid foundation there. So as a company, what we're doing right now, we're actually pursuing a direct listing. We're doing a sub-receipt deal right now where we're looking to raise $3.5 million. We are looking to go public in December or January of this year. If you guys are interested in learning anything more about this deal, we have a booth. It's 514. I will be there all the rest of today and probably through cocktail hour as well. So thank you.